Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sawai Man Singh Stadium.
Bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
Edge, but it drops safely. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Wow, that's gone. First ball and gone. That's a fantastic catch. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of the wicket.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Edged, unplayable.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Pinged off the bat.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Misses everything. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Field come up now, you think pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Hetmeyer muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Might look to go big again here.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Great shot.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Got that away nice.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No. Terrible shot. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Edged it. just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misjudged that, takes a hit on the body. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball. That last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Rajasthan 40 for 2.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Outside edge, it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. Rajasthan 56 for 2. Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the MBVerse colony end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Wow, that's missed a lot.
History bowler.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Chakravarti with a huge appeal. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garganesh temple end. Power and precision in that shot.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Doesn't beat the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Pull वाला उड़े दम के गल.
Gone.
अरे क्या?
Playing all around that one. What a delivery.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Nine runs added in that over. Rajasthan are 71 for 3.
Kolkata are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant shot there.
What a shot, what a shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Great shot through the gap. Good pick up, big chance.
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया.
Oh my.
What a shot.
Oh, that's just flown off the middle.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that.
Well done, well done.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Beats the cover.
What a shot,
Nice
what a shot, what a shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive. Straight
अरे
to the
अरे
edge
अरे
of
मैं
cover
पहुंच
field.
गया. अरे यार.
Everyone's gone up.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Jadeja ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
End of the over. 9 off it. Rajasthan are 99 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Needs a direct hit.
इन दिलारा भी बाहर देख रहा है.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Caught, gone. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
किसको?
आवाज़ सुनी उसकी तो मैंने बोला भैया एक मिनट रुको भैया अभी मत देना 2 वीक
ठीक है.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. He's quick onto that in the infield. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Malik will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Got that away nicely. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Narayan from the MBVerse colony end. Narayan with a huge appeal. Smacks that away through the gap. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Rajasthan are 125 for 5. Going with pace now. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Too wide, too much room, came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot, just raced away.
Too straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Too wide, it's there to be hit, was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, fantastic catch. great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Curran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Right.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Oh, beauty swung in and the stumps knocked over.
Find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
No, terrible shot. Kolkata needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Roy, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the MBVerse colony.
थोड़ा धीरे होना पड़ेगा ऐसे.
That's a boundary save for sure. Good pick up, big chance. Edged it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over, Rajasthan, 143 for 8.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot.
150
Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Roy from the MBVerse colony end. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Pucci? क्या रही है?
Nearly gets the edge. Roy with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes over the top with that shot. Good pick up. Big chance. Everyone's gone up. Back into the attack. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Runs added in the over. Rajasthan are 165 for 8.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack. Misses everything. Chakravarti straight through. The batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Massive outside edge. There's a chance if it hits. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Huge edge. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Finds the edge first ball, but it's through the vacant space, and that'll be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Added in that over. Kolkata are 8 for none.
First over complete. And a good start for the batters.
अभी दूसरी मांगो ना दूसरी हाँ अभी कर ले
From the MBVerse colony. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Tried something a bit... different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nicked it.
अब क्या है
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Pulled away, straight to square leg. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Archer from the Garganash Temple. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. They well before. 7 off it. Kolkata 24 for none. Everyone's gone up. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely covered off, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short. You're going to get punished on this pitch. Got that away nicely. That's the over. Kolkata 32 for none. Jadeja into the attack now from the Garganash temple. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, putting pressure on the batter. Seven runs added there. Kolkata 39 for none. Curran from the MBVerse colony end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot.